Kelly started Crafter's Companion in the United Kingdom when she was 21 years old. Her brand took the UK by storm, and so many of you love it here in the United States as well. What we are doing today is absolutely incredible. You're getting over 500 pieces, whether it's you want to do your fall or whether you want to do your winter. But here's the thing, we have single ship and auto ship. Single ship means we send it out to your doorstep just one time, and then and that's it. That is the one that's your most limited opportunity. So grab it while you can. Auto ship gives you the opportunity to get some more incredible things. The card stock, you know, you got the stamps in here. There's so many different things that you have that you can start creating these fabulous things. So auto ship is available for you still while we have that. But Sarah, oh my goodness, and everything, if you're like 500 plus pieces, what am I gonna do? It comes in this beautiful box.
It does, and I'm gonna walk you through one of the boxes, but can I just say, we've never ever, in 17 years coming to HSN, I've never done a product like this, because what this is designed to be, and as you look through it, you'll see, this is brilliant if you are a beginner. So a lot of what we do, Nicole, is all about having the die cuts, it's about having embossing folders, it's for the more advanced crafter. However, there are hundreds of thousands of new crafters have taken up craft in the last few years and just need to know where to get started. If you are either just getting started on crafts or you know someone who is just wanting to get started on crafts, one of these boxes is going to be the perfect place, whether you're doing it for fall or whether you're doing it for winter. Now, if you do go for that auto ship, I do just want to explain how it works, okay? So this is the massive box that you get with over 530 pieces, which is about $160. We're not in pounds here, guys. $160 worth of value that you're getting at the today's special price, right? If you look into the auto ship, the further shipments that you get all come, they're not quite as big. So can you see? So they come in the box again, and it's all of your springtime designs, for example. I think we've got some nice pictures I can show you, actually. Those are 250 pieces. So can you see, it's the same sort of contents, just half the amount, Nicole. But half the amount for under $30 with free shipping and handling. So I would just say, get on the auto ship. You get springtime, then you're gonna get the summer, then you're gonna get the fall next year, then you're gonna get the winter. You are always getting the same value. You're paying about 35–40% of the price that you should be at retail. You're getting that huge saving on the today's special, even though it's on your future order shipments that come through, and it will basically take you the whole year through. So I would say auto ship's amazing.
Do the auto ship, because the thing is you get it right now, you can cancel auto ship anytime, but you can't go back in time and wish that you got it. Same thing with the single ship. Get this now. I know a lot of people have been picking up both. Pick up both. If you're like, 30 days later, you're like, oh, you know what? I don't know if I'll use it. You send it back, but you can't get the value 30 days later. The value's happening at $69.95. So I know you'll walk us through the fall, because a lot of you are gonna get this home in the next few days, and you're gonna start going.
Come on, I'll show you. That is everything when it's outside the box, right?
That's incredible.
If you're looking and going, what? Where do I start? Let me show you, okay? First of all, oh my word, it's going to look incredible in the box. So the box itself is like a wonderful little gift kit in there. So you're going to open the box up, Nicole, and then as you start going through this, for a start, it's all beautifully tissue wrapped. It's also got, oh, do you know what might be nice? If you have a look at this from the top, I know the camera's coming in there to show us, then I can open it and you can actually see what, now you're talking, okay? So we've got things like beautiful glitter paste. We've got things like your gilding flakes. Now what these are for is this is so that you can start adding sparkle onto all of your projects, right? Now I'm going to be teaching you this in a moment. We've also got things like your ink pads. Now, if you were to buy these ink pads, which you can't because they're brand new exclusive colours only available in the kit, be $20 for your set of ink pads. You've got them included, right? We've then got all the special adhesives that you need. You've got things like, now these are all of your little embellishments, so that if you wanted to add a little bit of that gilding flake, look at this, that's one of those embellishments on the corner. Or we've taken the little pumpkins and we've added them onto these cards here and coloured them up with the ink pads. They're all included. So I've got loads of those, Nicole. And oh, we've got glitter, so you can be glittering up all of your little spiders for your fall cards. You've got some lovely twine in here, so that if you are wanting to do like really nice professional cards like this, just adding a little bit of that, few of the embellishments, couple of those little pieces that we've added the gilding flakes to, look fabulous, right? I've got gems, I've got pearls, I've got here you loads of pre-die cut pieces, so you don't need a die cutting machine, you don't need to die cut anything. We've die cut them for you and coloured them. You've got in here things like your stamps to go with your ink pads. We've pre-embossed the panels, so you've got loads of sheets of pre-embossed panels in there. This is an amazing stencil. So I did one earlier where I cut a pumpkin out, then I stenciled the eyes on with glitter paste. I'll show you that a little bit later in the show. We've got so many sheets and sheets of these pre-die cut pieces. So you've got your little spiders, you've got your cobwebs on there, so that if you are wanting to do projects where you're going to use things like your skeleton leaves on here, or maybe you're going to use things like the panels of the die cut pieces on here, they're all pre-die cut. So this is pages and pages of all of these pre-die cut things that you're just going to have to go through. So I mean, there's probably, I would say, about $20 worth of die cut pieces in here, right? Then we've got all of your sentiments, because of course every card needs a bit of a purpose, and whether you're adding them onto your cards or things like your boxes, you can add them on. We're doing boxes in this kit as well, by the way. They're all foiled, they're all die cut, they take seconds to do. You've got, there's our leaves. Right, now we get into the good beefy stuff, Nicole, right? So
wow.
These are our papers. Now, all I'm going to say is we are world famous for doing beautiful papers. If you love our papers, you get 48 of these papers in the kit. We have an extra set where if you just want to buy more of the papers, we have a pack with another 48 of the papers and also the cards and envelopes, which are going to knock your socks off when I show you them in a second. So I know they were saying we could probably put the details up on the side at some point, the producer was saying. So you might want to go for those. Oh, yes, look at that. You won't have seen anything like this before, I can tell you, because I'd never seen it. We've done this where you can use this on your cards. So a little bit on the front of the card here. Oh, there's them papers on the side. Lovely. Or we're going to do boxes, Nicole. There's that pumpkin I was telling you about. I'd show you tiny weeny bit of the acetate. You get sheets and sheets of that acetate, and I've used a tiny little bit there on the box and it looks fabulous. I'm still going, by the way, there's loads of it. So I've got the acetate, I've got the fall acetate on here. How great does the fall acetate look? This is just incredible, right? So I showed people how to do this card earlier. How fabulous does it look when you've got that beautiful vellum on the inside of your card? You only need to use the tiniest amount on a card. I mean, this here, tiny weeny strip of leftover on the front of a card, and because it's beautifully foiled, and if you were going into a store and buying foiled vellum, I mean, you'd be paying $1 a sheet for that easily. We've got the foiled vellum for the fall, and we've also got the foiled vellum with all of your little pumpkin pieces on, for those of you that are wanting to do your Halloween cards in there. There's your little boxes that we've got. We've got the box lids and bases ready to go. Now, I want to talk about the cards, right? We have done the most incredible quality black pearl cardstock, and it's black pearl cardstock dyed all the way through. So when I even tear down here, can you see, we've even dyed through to the core with the black pearl cardstock, and it is the super thick cardstock that you're going to be working with. You've got 36 cards and envelopes in the black and the cream. You've got 36 of the tags in the cream. You've got all of your mats and layers to go in the cardstock. You've got the envelopes for the cards that are going to match. It is literally the box that keeps on giving and giving.
It's like $1 or $2 per card that you're making, right? And you think about it too, if you're going to be making it for, you know, sending it to someone that I'm thankful for you, for teachers, maybe it's the, you know, if you order a lot from HSN, right? We have the postman that all comes through our house that drops up. Maybe it's for them. You're getting loads and loads of stuff for this value at $69.95, over 500 pieces, but you're going to go beyond just making the 36 cards that are in there, right? Maybe you're just going to finish off a little gift tag that you're going to give to someone, or maybe you're going to add it to another piece. I mean, if you want to add some of these pieces to a scrapbook that you love to build, that put all these photos that you have of celebrating your family. So you just have to pick, do you want it in the fall and Halloween, or if you want it in the winter, we'll show you that. But here's the thing. The single ship, we do still have some, but that's the one that's been going the fastest on top of the auto ship. So they're pretty much neck and neck. Take advantage of this value at $69.95. If you want to pick up both, if you want the fall and the winter, your shipping and handling will just be at $7.50, right? So it's not going to go at $11. It's going to go at $7.50. You're going to be able to ship your entire crafting cart to your doorstep. So load up with everything that you want. Your entire cart ships for $7.50. But take advantage of the savings, because once this price goes back up to about $100, it might not look as enticing, right? So now grab it at this value at $69.95. So this entire kit, Sar, is giving you the chance to not only just make a card, but I mean, We're talking about elaborate details with all the pieces you gave us.
The thing is, it's not just card making, it's very, very professional card making, Nicole. I mean, if you look there, I've used one of those base cards, I've used a little bit of the acetate, I've used one of the base sheets of paper, and it's starting to look like a good card, okay? I'm now going to take, I mean, these die cuts are just incredible, right? So can you see, these are more intricate than what you would be able to achieve even if you had a die cutting machine, because we've laser cut each one of these, okay? And then if I put my tape on, I pop this design just down onto the bottom of there. Now all of a sudden, I've got a card with something going on at the top, something going on at the bottom. I can start and add all of my embellishments. You know, you've got all those toppers. We can add the Let It Snow topper. We can do our little Merry Christmas designs on here. If I pop a little bit of tape on, you might want to take like your little embellishments that we've added, and all I'm doing is I'm adding these onto here. Now, granted, I'm doing that really quick, guys, but can you see how professional? In fact, there's the one that I'd finished, right? How professional do those cards look? And even things like, oh, there's the snowflake I was looking for, and these little gems, these embellishments that have been added on, the little jingle bells that you've got down here are all from the kit.
Oh, my goodness. Usually you have to add, right? Usually we're just like, here's your card making kit. Now add the embellishments. Oh, this is also available too if you want the little pearls that are on there.
No.
Everything is included.
We've never done that. And you know why I've done that? Because how many of you out there would love to make your Christmas cards this year? More people get into paper craft, making their own Christmas cards than any other way. That's the biggest way into card making.
Right.
But if you were to go out and want to buy do your own Christmas cards, and you want to do cards like these, right? You've got to buy toppers. You've got to buy papers. You've got to buy embellishments. You've got to buy acetate. You've got to buy the base cards and envelopes to start with. You've got to make sure that you get all designs that are going to perfectly work in conjunction with each other. You want to start and get fancy. Now we're talking about things like glitter or foiling paste in there. You want to make expensive looking cards. Now you're having to add things like your wooden embellishments and things like your acetate or your foiling under there. All of a sudden, you want to start making your own Christmas cards. You spent a couple of $100. You spent a couple of $100 and there's no guarantee that's all going to work together.
Right.
We have done all of the thinking for you so that you literally buy one kit. It gives you the 36 cards, the matching envelopes, the 36 tags, 6 of the boxes. Then it gives you everything you could possibly need to decorate them, whether you're a beginner crafter or you want to get more advanced. Then what you're going to do is if you're going to do more than 36 cards this Christmas, the big thing I'd say, get that extra set that has the extra 24 cards and envelopes and the extra 48 sheets of paper. Now your today's special, you've basically bought the expansion pack. And now you can, instead of doing 36, you're going to be doing over 50 Christmas cards. In fact, you're going to be doing over 60 Christmas cards. Now you're really getting into the realms of I've got everything I need to start a whole new hobby.
I mean, and what's great about this too is you could be a beginner. If you look at this, you're like, wow, that's a lot of pieces. This could be your first time that you're gonna make those holiday cards for your loved ones, or it could be your 10th year that you're able to do it. And if it's your 10th year or your 5th year making it, now you're like, oh my goodness, now I don't have to get the vellum and then the cards and then the envelopes and then the embellishments. It's all done in one. Take advantage of this, because the biggest thing, if someone makes me a card, I'm gonna keep it. Right? That's what I love about, the paper craft kit that you're getting, is when you're making this for a loved one, for someone special, even if it's that teacher or a nurse or someone in your life, you know they're gonna hold on to it. Take advantage of the Today's Special, right? Because in 17 years that we have Crafter Companions here at HSN, our top crafting brand here at HSN, you've never had this opportunity of over 500 pieces. You get everything. Right? You get everything that you need. So when you unbox this, it's ready, set, go. 076487 is the item number. And we saw the winter or the fall. So you pick one or the other. I say if you can swing it, use the FlexPay, $13.99. Get both of them, because you always have 30 days to be like, oh, maybe I didn't use it, right? But you can't go back and get it at $69.95. Okay, this is cool.
Well, so now I'm going to assume, right, Nicole, that you've got your kit back, you've started, you want to get a little bit more advanced now, so now we're saying, okay, how do I try and do some of these fancy techniques that I saw Sarah do? And I want to try and work with glitter paste and things like this, right? All I'm doing is I'm putting the stencil down. I've just used a little palette knife. I've used a tiny amount of the glitter paste, right? This was the little piece of leftover card.
Oh my God!
And that there, look at this, and I'm going to take that, you're going to leave that to dry.
Wow!
Once that's dry, can I just show you how easy this card was? One piece, all dry now in the background. I've torn a strip of vellum. This is about 3% of the vellum you get in the whole kit, right? So this is one of your 36 cards. You're going to pop your glitter paste on, tiny little bit of vellum. You're going to add a little topper. Or you can go with this one here.
That's
and
gorgeous.
So we've done this again, the foiling, tiny little bit of vellum, big snowflake. Don't just put your glitter paste onto your background. What about onto a little bit of cardstock here? We've actually used it to embellish the back of this. Now, or a tag. I keep forgetting that you're going to be doing all your
you get the
tags.
tags too. You get the tags.
How fabulous is that? So we've now got the beautiful papers here, but then also that glitter paste is on the top there, looking incredible. Now you know how to use glitter paste. I thought, should we have a little look at the autumn glitter paste as well, right? So watch what I've done here, right? I've used the stencil. So you get the stencil kit here. I've drawn around the stencil onto that pumpkin in pencil and just cut that out ready, right? Now I've got all of these different faces for my pumpkin, right?
That's
so
cool.
if I want to use the pumpkin, I want to add a bit of glitter paste. Watch what we're going to do. We're going to take, again, I'm going to use the tiniest little amount. This is the most fabulous. I mean, look at this. Don't you just want to go and start and play with this now, right?
I do.
And all I do, it's like spreading butter on your toast. So you put it down. You're just going to scoop it along as though you've spread butter on your toast, right? Take off all the excess. All of this is going to go back into the pot. So we actually use the tiny, weeniest amount like this, right? Lift this off. Now, we've got our own little pumpkins.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be, I mean, that's just so cute too. And especially, you know, I'm thinking if you have like a little gifts that you do, whether it's in your workplace or maybe it's at your child or your grandchild's school for all the kids. I mean, you think how easy that is. And I feel like I accomplished, right? I feel like so accomplished whenever I do stuff like that. I love that this is a kit that it doesn't matter what level you are crafting. This could be day one when you get this kit, or it could be day 455 that you've been crafting. This is the kit that has everything in it. I want to point out the winter because that is the most popular. A lot of you are opting to get it shipped to your doorstep one time. Now, I will say the team kind of wiggled and they were able to get even more single shipped.
Yes.
But it went so fast, I don't want us to keep betting that, okay, they're going to keep putting it, they're going to keep giving it to us. I can't guarantee later in the day. So single ship is the best right now in the winter if you want to get this. I will say for those who are on the fence and you're debating, do I want single ship, do I want auto ship? Auto ship just allows you to get more of these incredible kits. It will be about 250, 260 pieces that will take you into the spring, take you into the holidays next year as well. That's at $29.95. And we ship it to your doorstep for free. You can cancel at any time. Maybe you get one kit and you're like, okay, I'm done and that's it. But you can't go back and get auto ship. You got it, and to lock it in at this price of $29.95. 076487 is the item number. Fall and Halloween, that really cool pumpkin that you saw that Sarah just did, that's included in your fall and Halloween kit. Both kits, no matter if it's winter or fall, over 500 pieces. If you're trying to build this yourself, like, well, Sarah, I'll just build it myself. You know, I'll just go on hsn.com. No. If you try to build this yourself, it's like $160. You're getting it at $69.95.
If you built it yourself at HSN prices. If you went to the store and tried to buy all this stuff, do you know, I've had people starting to say they've ordered one at midnight, they've come back and ordered a second. Because the more they've seen me present it, they've been like, you get all of that for that price. Right? It's literally because we've made tens of thousands of kits that we've been able to do the price. Now, I'm going to run you through the winter one. If the winter one's been the most popular, I feel like I need to show you. There's that pot of glitter paste that you saw me using, right? Here is the spot. We haven't even had a chance to get into the gilding flakes, but you can gild and you can add that little bit of sparkle. So, for example, this card here, I've added that gilding flake onto that. Look, oh yes, look at, it's like you've foiled it.
Wow,
So you've foiled onto there, okay? You've got things like your little pot of iridescent glitter. You know how I said about the ink pads? So we invented these shimmering pads. So it's like it's a special silver finish to your ink pad. We've made this set of 3 ink pads. It's exclusively available in this kit now. So if you don't get these today, I mean, that's a $20 value in just the ink pads, right? Then we've got the special adhesives. We've got the gems. These are the little jingle bells.
Oh, so cute.
So 25 of the little jingle bells, 26 of the snowflakes, so that if you're doing any sort of project, you add on, look, this is one of those tiny weeny snowflakes on here that we've then used the silver ink pad to ink up, or we've used that silver ink pad down the edge, and all of these pieces, I'm going to show you, they're all in here, okay? Now, you see that if snowflakes were a blizzard, if kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. That's from the stamps. So you've got loads of stamps. We've got loads of amazing pre-embossed panels on here. There's the stencil that you saw me using. Now, I want to get into these panels, Nicole, because this is where it gets, for me, really exciting, right? These are so much more intricate than you'd have just in regular die cuts. So can you see, in the center of that card, I made the card like this earlier today, and you can see how we do it. Or this is the actual one that I made earlier today. How fabulous does this look, where we've got that in the center floating? You want to watch and learn how to do this? There's actually a QR code on here. You turn this over, you go and follow the QR code. There's 7 step-by-step projects that you can watch. So if you are buying this as a gift for someone, don't worry that they're going to get it home and they're not going to know what to do with it. We've put all of the education in that goes with it. We're a little bit famous for that now, Crafter's Companion. You've got edgeables, you've got tons and tons of snowflakes. Here's all of your little metal embellishments in here. You've got stamps, you've got embellishments, we've got snowflakes, we've got loads, like literally hundreds of snowflakes. And then, again, you're into all these beautiful toppers. We've got the most incredible papers, and I will tell you, we showed these papers.
Gorgeous.
A lot of people went for the extra pack of the papers. The extra papers basically gets you another 48 of the papers, along with even more of the cards and envelopes. Now, you get the papers, but bear in mind, just like you had in the fall one, we've then got this incredible acetate. You've got the acetate, you've got the vellum in there, you've got the base cards and envelopes. They're all in this beautiful, it's like a deep midnight blue, and then also the winter white. That's got 36 of them. 36 of the pearl cards and envelopes, 36 of the tags, 6 of the boxes, all the stuff to decorate it.
You get
loads.
It's almost like a Mary Poppins box. Like there's just so much in there, so many pieces. Grab it while you can at this value, the winter or the fall and Halloween that we have available for you. 076487 is the item number. Take advantage of the savings, right? Because the savings will go away. $69.95. Remember, your whole cart ships for $7.50. Okay, we told you about the extra paper and card set that you can add. So it's 48 sheets of the 8x8. They all